Yo, welcome to the slow run. All right, we're at 886 and we're climbing up the ladder. Here we go. Let's jump right in. We've got our 10-minute rapid games. We're going to be playing some Caro-Kann, so let's do it. I continue to be on the downswing, and there isn't much to say about it. I mean, what happens is usually I'll get up in the early game. I'm up. All right, let me think here. We don't want to trap this bishop. This bishop usually goes here. I think we could take, but then he takes back. It's very strange. I actually don't know what to do here. I don't know why this happens. I guess I'll develop the knight out and then bring it down here. I mean, he could go for this, but we take it, and then we could just manually castle, I guess. But we're attacking this now. He could go down, but then we just go back, I think. Actually, we can't take. It's just very strange what he's doing. I guess we just knock it out. Because we need it out of here to be able to develop this bishop. So he goes back, and we'll just pin him to the king, to the queen. Yeah, so I'm on a downswing. And playing a little less. That's one way I'm dealing with it. And the other thing I'm doing is just... We're just going to take there. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm playing a little less, but then I'm also just doing some practice, focusing on fundamentals, doing checkmate patterns, getting back my roots. And what will usually happen is I'll be up by a lot early to mid game, and I'll find a way to blunder it in the end. So my end game is suffering very, very badly, actually. And I think at some point it's just mental. So we could get the pawn involved, or we could just develop here and snag it. I think we just bring the pawn up. And if he comes down, we'll just take the pawn, I guess. Kind of wrecks our middle, but we get a pawn for it, or we push up. And we could go after it. Let's go after it and see what he does. See if he's paying attention. Because he's just got a hanging pawn here. Okay, yeah, I think he just doesn't realize this is hanging. Now, am I missing anything? Let's check. Before we take that. Yes, we are missing something. So that's a nasty check with a... So we got to deal with that, which is unfortunate. Should have saw that. So to do that, I think we have to go here now. It's either there or here. Or here. But all of those seem bad. So let's just go here. And if he goes here, we'll just take it. So we can develop the bishop here after this goes away. So we're going to have to push him out as well. But yeah, you got to watch this check. We'll try to get castled. So yeah, I found that when I'm playing badly, the best thing to do is just relax. The best thing to do is, it's so mental, right? It's like such a mental game, right? You could definitely just, so it's either here and you just pick it off, because this bishop's stuck, so we might as well go for that hanging pawn, because what's he gonna do? Just push it down? Might as well. But yeah, chess can be really frustrating, and I find that when I'm tilting, I tilt and it's losing. It's a losing battle. Okay, so now I think we just go back. And now he's got nowhere to go. We can also push up, and we can also castle. But when you're playing bad, you're just playing bad, you know? So he's going to pick it off here. We could just push up, actually. And then pick it off later. It's probably a better idea than taking it and having him get his bishop into our system here. The problem is it creates some issues with my pawn structure by going up. Let's just go for it. We're going to go up and try to get this bishop off the angle, and then we'll pick this off with something. Maybe my queen. I don't know if this is good, honestly. And we will castle here as well. Well, we're going to push up. I don't know if this is right. He takes, I take. He takes, I take. We're both not castled. So boom, boom. I think I'm better here. I think I'm better here. I'm not sure, though. We really need to castle. Once I castle, I feel like we'll be better. He can check, but we just bring our bishop back. And if he checks, then this is hanging. But yeah, this is not straightforward. I'll tell you that. And that's just a hanging queen. Yeah, that's a hung queen. So let's actually take a look at the analysis board. And I'm actually going to try to update the text. So yeah, the queen got hung there. And that was kind of a messy game. And I'm not good with Caro-Kann yet, you know. It looks like I was kind of dominating this game, though, position-wise. And what I want to see is just how to respond to this. Am I supposed to take this? No. So, oh, it just wants me to kick it out right away. Yeah. See, I was wondering if that was a good move for him to sacrifice there. And yeah, now it wants me to take. But, okay. Oh, it wanted me to push up. No, I could have taken... That's why I put that there, to take that. Oh, I was worried about this check. Oh, when you take that, you can just go back and take it. Ah, ha, ha. All right. So I could have gone here. I was worried about this check, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense because I can just come right back. Dang. Well, that's a bummer. Anyways, I was just like slowly improving my position this whole time. And that was the game. Can't hang your queen, but it happens for sure. All right, let's play again. All right, we're playing the London. We got Lati God 954. We're going to hope for an open H file. So very standard development. Bring the knight up or go c4, depending on what he does. If he pushes down, that's really not ideal for him. Okay, he brings the bishop out. I always wonder about this weird move. Because you're bringing the bishop out. Yeah, you're attacking. I just don't know if I should give myself the pin or push up. It feels like pushing up with the f-pawn's really bad. Because you're just weakening your... But then you're like pinning yourself by doing this. Is there anything else? I think we just have to put the pin on. Like, we're probably going to castle, sure, you know. So, like, pushing up your f-pawn is not ideal. And the natural spot is here for the knight. So, if he wants to take, it kind of messes up what I'm trying to do here. But I don't know what else to do. I don't think pushing the f-pawn's right. Okay. Well, let's just kick this guy out. I guess we could unpin ourselves, but we also don't want him to keep pushing here. So let's just see what he wants to do here. Okay. Well, that's fine. So now we can go c4, and that's actually not a great place for the bishop because it really means he can't move his e-pawn. But what it does do is attack this twice, which is actually interesting. So we can't go c4 because he'd just take, and that doesn't work. So we have to go with a regular London here, which I don't play that often. I just don't play it that often, so that's interesting. We'll see what happens here. Now this is a pretty weak square for us to jump into if we want. We could even like, but this just continue to develop here. Now this, it's not hanging. So we'll just bring our bishop out. Yeah, I don't know what this dude's doing. I don't know if we can exploit anything at this point. He's doing some weird stuff, you know, but everything is protected, so. I mean, this is a weakness. He's got the same weakness. I'm just looking, like, can we exploit? We could go here and pick this off. Mess up his pawn structure a bit. Well, let's just develop. I mean, my structure is sound, unless he moves here, which he can't do. Okay, so now he's going for it. So we could either move our queen here to trade, or we could push up the pawn, or we could bring the knight here. I really don't like trading queens this early. So we can also just move it over. It's kind of passive, but we'll just protect the square. And then we'll castle. So we're just playing solid here. Let's wait for him to make some mistakes. Because he's being wild, for sure. Now the thing is time. So this just blunders a pawn, right? I attacked this twice, so we're going to get a pawn out of this. I don't think I'm missing anything. And now we just bring it right back, right? Now we just go back. He takes, we take with the knight. And that's okay with me. Okay, now we can't castle. But we can push up here, actually. So if we push up, he can't take. And then we can castle. So I guess we're going to do that. I don't know what he's doing. He's just dropping his queen, I guess. That's two games in a row where we've had, and now he's just pissed. You can tell when people get upset and they just like push something to attack with nothing to back it up, which is like, I get it. Now just don't blunder. Just try not to blunder here. I mean, we could push up, right? I guess then he develops, and let's just bring it back. Is there any place we can attack from? I mean, I'm looking here. This is pretty weak. And then if we get that here, then you got checkmate. But I don't see a way. I guess we could just bring it here. Now we gotta start thinking about time a bit. So now, well, now that's hanging. So let's just go right back. All right, now we're gonna castle. We're gonna start moving faster here. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, we'll just get up in his business here. Hanging, hanging. He might push down. No, okay. But now we can take this, and he's pinned. So this is pinned. So now we need a way to attack this, probably just here. And we'll just take. He takes, I take with check. And probably get checkmate pretty quick after this. Let's see. So, okay, so we're going to do this. So he's going to go here. And then we got... Let's see. We got a check. So here's a check. He goes back. Well, let's bring this out, right? Let's just bring this out. And then... we'll get this here, and then this is checkmate, I think. No, here. How do we get this square? So... well, I can't calculate. Let's just see what happens. He might go here, and then we just take this, and then he goes back, and we'll take the bishop, and then whatever. We'll just clear everything off and get checkmate here. Let's just start pushing up. Whatever. We'll sack a bishop. Let's just get rid of all of his stuff. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, I stalemated. I was like, what happened? What the hell? I stalemated. Yeah, so I had all these squares. That is so frustrating. That is so bad. Well, we're going to add a draw. And I just was not even thinking about stalemate. There just seemed so many spaces. But yeah, the reality is there were no spaces. And I needed to clear a spot. Like, I've had worse stalemates than that. I just wasn't even thinking about it, honestly, at this point. But yeah, this pawn was really bad. And that is frustrating. That is frustrating to lose like that. Well, that is a lose. I was up by so much. That's ridiculous. So that's how you draw. I mean, it's a really good lesson. It is really frustrating. Because I was ahead by so much. And, you know, all that work for nothing. So what is going on here? We'll just play. We might be playing King's Indian here. I mean, this guy's not taking the middle, so I guess we do. I don't usually play. What do I do here? I guess we'll just fiend Keto. He's not taking the middle, so I should probably take the middle. I should take advantage of it, but okay, he's gonna fiend Keto. I feel like I'm playing this very badly because it's so passive. Anyways, that really sucks that I What? That I stalemated. That guy just hung that pawn. Okay. I mean, definitely going to take that. This is usually your last piece, your bishop, your last piece to develop, but Stalemates can be so demoralizing because you spend all that time. I was up by an insane amount, right? There was like no way that... I guess we just take here and let him ruin his pawn structure. Like this side is just wrecked. And then we'll just develop as normal. But yeah, really demoralizing to lose like that. You put a lot of work in to get ahead by so much, and then you stalemate. I mean, that one was not as brutal. I mean, that one's pretty brutal. It's just like unexpected, but it's a good reminder to check for stalemate. And I'm sure all of you very good people out there who are watching saw that coming. But I was like focused on the wrong thing. I was focused on bringing that pawn up, and just I was like, all right, we're just gonna... The thing is, I probably had mate in like 1 or 2 there. I mean, here I think we just like start pushing the pawns up, right? Like, let's just push the pawn up, develop the knight up. I don't know what this guy's doing. We could go... No, you can't go there. We could go here. Let's bring the knight out. Just always looking at this bishop. What kind of damage can it do? Okay. I mean, that's all right. We have a very strong center now. And he opened our B file for us. So I like it. Now he is going right for it. I think we can honestly just... Can't just push up. Now we probably want to bring this up. We need to figure out what we're going to do about this pawn. He's likely going to come down, I would think, and then we just take. Yeah, then we just take here. Now, this is kind of annoying, actually. Now, look at this, though. If we move our knight, this will be undefended. Let's bring... Okay, so now we're going to take advantage of this B file being open. Actually, we can put a check in here. And what can he do? Nothing. But we can't... Oh, he can do that, but... Yeah, so maybe the check not yet, but let's be aware that the check is here. Let's just bring this over and we'll attack this. So if he ever brings this down, this pawn will be hanging. Now, if he goes down, that's great, because then we can move our knight over and we'll have a clear shot at the rook. This is just looking at granite. And we could also bring the knight down here. Okay, he castles. We could jump the knight up here, actually. Let's do that. That's kind of annoying for him. It's a nice outpost. It's not eternal, though, because he could push his pawn down. But what it does is it opens up this to be taken, and if he moves to protect it, then we'll take here. Oh. Okay, I didn't see that. I feel like I do that often, like, oh, yeah, he's got that. Okay, well, look at that. Now look at his queen. It's just so undefended. It's not even funny. So we're going to push this up, and we're going to clear out this. Okay, so he's attacking here. I guess we just go back. Is there anything we can do here? No. I guess we just have to protect this pawn. Now this square, yeah. Okay, well he just undefended this. So let's calculate. I take this, he takes that. Then he gets this also. No, because I can go here. Then if he takes, I can take. So this pawn's weak anyways, so I think it's okay to lose it. But let's see, can he do anything after this? So if I go here, that's a check. No, but then I take. All right, so we'll just take it. He's going to take here, and then we're going to go here. I think this. Okay, so we got to save that bishop. We got to save that bishop. Now we lost a very important bishop, though. That's an important bishop to lose. I mean, this angle's huge, and now there's a big space in our... Oh, wow. Okay, he doesn't want it. We can take here. Now he can't move. So look at that. It's pinned. Actually, I can take this. Right? Yeah, I can just take that. That was a bad move by him. He definitely should have took that bishop. And now I can just, boom, check, and you get the queen. So he's got to move the queen here. Or else I'm putting a check in and we're going to get it. Yeah. So we're going to take that queen 100% of the time. No, he's got to move that. Okay. And now we got to get a checkmate on this guy. Oh, wow. We actually have this as well. Yeah, we're going to take that. His position just fell apart after that. I mean, he made a good move with the knight, and I actually didn't calculate that my bishop was stuck on d4. So we got here. I don't think it matters how we take this, but let's just maintain our pawn structure. I mean, we're just taking everything. And we are not going to stalemate this time. We aren't going to stalemate, okay? I don't think. Now, does he have spaces he can go? Uh-oh. Actually, if I push up here, he can go here. Right? I go here, he can go here. Should we just put a check in? Let's just put a check in. And then we'll pick off this pawn, and then we'll go from there. Man, this guy's trying to stalemate. I mean, it's a smart move. But let's just, let's actually go here, because then we can just, I think we got to be close to checkmate here. Maybe like a few holes to take care of, but a few squares to take care of. But yeah, we'll put the check in here. I think he's got to go here. Push up. Put the check in. Where does he go? Here? And then this is checkmate. All right. How many games have we done? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's do one more. 32-1 and 1. That draw, man. That draw, you know, it really gets to you. Okay, last game. We're at 9:02. We got... Oh, Matthias. We've played him before. Okay, he aborted. He might remember me. Okay. We got the old Matthias. Mafi. Man, I remembered him. He remembered me. So we will move on. Good to see you, man. Okay, Joe Miner, 801. We're going to play The London. We're gonna play the London. Don't take that, dude. Joe, do not take that. It's protected by the queen. Okay, this is also a move of kind of newbies who don't really know what to do in this situation. So we will continue. Okay, well, he's trying to do that. So what we can do is provoke. Well, let's just move back. I was going to say we could provoke a weakness by making him move the F-pawn, but he could actually take with his knight. I don't really like that. So we're just going to move back. If he moves down, you have to make a cubby. We're going to make a little cubby, like a kindergarten, back in kindergarten for your bishop. You make the cubby, and then you put him in there. So a lot of pawn movement here. You guys know what's wrong with that. Just not a lot of development. A lot of pawn movement. Okay, so he's attacking. I think we just push up here. It's annoying. It is annoying, but I think we just got to push up. And then he goes here. And then we just kick him out. I wish it could be a check, but... Nah, what does he got? I think we just go here. So if we kick him out, he's got to go here. But that doesn't really do anything. So let's just see how he responds here. Because he can go here or here, and that picks off. So he's got to do like this or that. And then we just throw this up there. So let's just try this out, see what happens. You gotta be... Oh, actually, this is defended. Okay, so we actually can't take that. I actually should have just kicked him out. That was kind of bad. So we're kind of... we aren't playing the London anymore, basically. Well, this is not protected, though. So we can just take that. I mean, that's the thing. You put pressure on him, you hope he blunders. I think we could push up. No, you can't push up. You just got to take here, I think. Or you could let him take and you take back. Actually, we will do that. And that way we solidify the center. I think that's better. So let's think about castling as well. Let's just throw this up here. Go here and then castle. Oh, wow. We have a very undeveloped kingside, actually. It's kind of scary. Just looking at that kind of scares me, but look at his pieces. He's not developing anything, so I'm a little less scared. He could put a pin in, but that also doesn't bother me too much. Okay. I'm a little sketched with this. If he moves down here, I gotta bring this out. Whatever. We got a castle. We got a castle. He might go here. No. That's protected, so I'm not worried. He might take here, but then I just take back. And I don't think I'm missing anything. This is like protected twice, and we got a pawn protecting it, so I'm not worried about it. Now we got check. Shoot, did we miss checkmate? We might have missed checkmate, actually. No, maybe not. Check. But I think that push down, you go here, and then we can pop and take that. So let's do that. I think he has to move out of the way. Okay, he wants to trade, but that's... Oh, no, that's protected. Well, I'm up by a piece, so I think I could trade. The thing is, I'm so much more developed than him that I don't really want to trade. But now I have to trade because this is stuck here. So I gotta trade, unfortunately. Now, where to go with this? So boom, boom. No. Not many good places for this knight, huh? We could go here. and then here at some point. Yeah, let's go here, and then we'll go here. Now this is hanging. No, it's not hanging. I like to convince myself that that is hanging. But sometimes you got to read the board. The full board. That full angle is important. So we actually can't go here. But we can push our pawn up and then go there as an outpost. And that would be an eternal knight, meaning no pawn can mess with it. So that's probably the plan. We're going to push this. Well, we're going to castle. And then we're going to push the pawn up. And then we're going to bring the knight out here. The sun is coming out. I hope you all can get outside. Get outside, man. Do some deep breathing. You know, clear the mind of all your chess woes. That's what I got to do. Deep breathing, de-stress. You know, you got to loosen up the muscles. The muscles are, when you're playing chess, when you're just living your life, they can, I get it in the neck area. A lot of tension. So I've been doing, I don't know if you've heard of this, but Wim Hof breathing techniques. It's like 10 minutes of deep breathing where you hold your breath. Do a lot of deep breathing, you hold your breath, and then it's really amazing. You get in complete relaxation mode. So now we have an outpost. Let's just castle. I don't know what this guy's doing, honestly. So we'll just castle. And then we're going to jump the knight here. This is protecting that, so I mean, we can also reroute, get that. It's a good idea. Get the outpost. Oh, we could just do the outpost. He might take then, though, and then our pawn structure gets messed up. So let's not do that. Now, the other thing is we could double our rooks here on this file. That might be a good idea. First things first, let's get this pawn. But yeah, Wim Hof is like deep breaths. You're like in and out, and then you do that for like 30 seconds, and then you hold your breath for a minute, and there's 3 rounds. Second round's a minute and a half. Third round's another minute and a half. Okay, he's protecting it. And this guy's not playing so bad, you know. Not playing so bad. So let's go back to our other plan. Well, yeah, our other plan was to double up the rooks, so let's do that. But yeah, when I'm doing that, I can just feel the tension in my neck just relax a bit, and you can stretch it out. Also the sides. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is chess is stressful. All right, he's going after the rook. So you got to take care of yourself. He might go down. Whatever. Well, let's just go up 1. Let's just go up 1. And now I'm talking and I'm not thinking about chess. So let's focus here. So we're going to try to pick this off, actually. I think now's a good time to pick that off. Because this bishop's really annoying and it kind of messes up my plan. So we're just going to pick it off. He is like attacking with his pawns. So that's smart. Now, yeah, when he... Oh, that's just a... Oh, it's a pawn. So we can take... We can either just take... Just thinking, do we take... with the knight, or do we take... Does he not see the knight, is my question. We're just going to take. And if he wants to trade, it's fine. I don't know if that's good, but... What? Okay, well, look at this check here. So we got a check. We're going to get that. If he takes back, we get the rook. But before we do that, let's... We got to deal with this. I don't really care if he takes. We'll just open the F file. I think that's fine. So let's just do this. We'll take the Take the bishop. Yeah, he shouldn't have taken there because we're going to get the rook. And then we're just going to open this file. Yeah, and then he just hung his rook. All right, y'all. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Got some good wins. Let's actually update this. And yeah, GG's. We got to... What did we get to? 906. So we broke the 900s. We had one really bad draw, which is unfortunate, but hey, it happens. I got to talk about deep breathing. So that we kind of went there today. So anyways, we'll catch you later.